All right, I'm live. The light look pretty good today. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna get some time for people to join. Chad. How are you, my dear? Turn the computer up. What are you doing, Chad? Let's see. How you doing, Chad?
So as many of you guys may know, Nick and Dwayne told everyone that they decided to go their separate ways. Even last week, Nick stated that she's chilling, that she's not dating anyone. Not dating, I'm chilling. Thank you. Well, the other night, Nick was posting photos with Pookie and also Dwayne's sister. Now, as you can see here, Dwayne's sister was with Dwayne. And someone at the club actually got a video of Dwayne and
Are you working right now?
so it appears that they were out together having a good time. So you guys leave your opinions on this.
I'm driving. You be careful. Be careful, be careful. That's what I be saying. Anyways. I need to get my hair retied. I haven't had my hair retied since I got it done. But that's coming. I was like, oh, let me go live. I need to go live. It's a thing. Can you believe all the kids sleep? People always ask me about you, Chad. Bella asked me about you the other day. My best friend that lives in Atlanta asked me about you today. People always ask me about you. I think one of my sisters asked me about you this week. I'm like, yeah, I still talk to Chad. Chad really be talking to me all the time. I'm like, yeah. But like, you still talk to Chad? I'm like, yeah, I still talk to Chad. Not as much as I used to, but that's because of me, not him. Yeah. Bella asked me about you the other day. I'm like, I'll tell him you asked about him, girl. I'm okay. Um, this week of the month always the hardest for me. It's just the hardest. This particular week in every single month is, and I don't know how long that's gonna last, but I'm doing better. I try to. I have my days still, but I'm doing much better than I was 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Not where I want to be yet, but getting better. I've been going to the pool a lot. I do that pretty much any day I'm off. I'm at the pool, unless it's raining. Then I gotta move soon. That is making my anxiety go up really bad because I feel so like overwhelmed and stressed. Um, it's too many like clothes, and I'm really like at that stage in my life where I don't like clutter, but I'm not like a super organized type of person. So I'm trying to figure out how to become that type of person. And I think it's going to start with just decluttering first and foremost. Oh, I'm just moving to another unit. I'm downsizing, remember? Because I pay a lot of money for this apartment. Like a big ass house note. And it's ridiculous. People with a 5 bedroom house probably don't even pay what I pay for this apartment. Maybe a 4 bedroom house. 4 or 5. It got to. It is. And then like I don't have like help in no type of way anymore. So I did most of my stuff on my own anyway, but yeah, so it's just my lease is up in like a few weeks. So I'm just proud of myself that I was even able to do it this long. Really proud of myself because and everything else, let alone what I pay for the rent, but just, groceries, car note, everything, clothes, kids. So I'm ready to downsize and try not to feel so overwhelmed with all this expenses. Cause I think like when I moved in here, I mean stuff was expensive, but I really do feel like stuff got more expensive. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna be going like the new apartment will probably be like 500 less than what I pay right now. So that's a big difference. A big difference. Life be life, and you know it. You know I know. So on top of everything else, and then on top of all of that, but I don't really let like the other stuff, like what we talking about right now, get me so bad because I'd have been through the worst. So I've been through this type of stuff. What we talking about now for a long time. I done lost it and got everything back more than once. So I just think it's gonna be the smartest move for me. And then it's either that or go stay with my sister, and I don't really want to do that. Um, but that would be the big save in the bag right there. It'll be real good, but I don't want to do that. So I'd rather just pay the decrease. I really want to pay this car off. I hate car notes. I just got this. I just got my car. hmm I just got my car, and a little bit before we met, but in January. And my last car, I bought it cash. My car before that, bought it cash. I like cash cars. I don't like car notes right now. But I had to make sure we had a reliable car. So I'm just grateful I'm able to take care of it. And I'm ready to start saving a little bit because I be spending. But I'm blessed that I'm able to do so. How your brother been? I really want to start recording. I don't know if I want to move to shorts, but like really, really like put my time and good edits in it. Or but my camera broke. So like that short that I uploaded yesterday, it was uploaded from my camera footage. So the size of it don't fit the screen the way I wanted to. So I'm like, then I'm trying to see like the content I want to put out. Like, do I want to just do like sit down and talk videos? The vlogs take a lot of time for the views that I get on it. So I don't know. I think I told you this before. His son graduated his birthday. Oh, congrats and happy birthday. Yeah, my kids graduated within the last 2 weeks, so I was busy doing that. Kaden and Bella started summer camp today. They sleep already. I've been trying to get them on a schedule, a good bedtime. So, but yeah, they sleep. I feel like they're gonna wake up early and be up all night, but I hope not. Okay, so he graduated high school. That's nice. I love it. Wish him all the good success in his new endeavors. Yeah. I really wish I would have got the extensions on my hair. Of course, you're welcome. It's so quiet in here. So quiet. I can't believe you missed so many lives. Like you missed like the last three. Yes, please do. Please do. Please do. How work been going? I know you always working. How's it been going though? Since your birthday, at least. Your schedule off. What that mean? Schedule off. And what did you do for your birthday? I didn't do anything for my birthday. Nothing. Oh, I kind of. Well, I did like barbecue at my sister's house that whole weekend. Hey, friend. Hey, how are you? But yeah, I barbecued Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But that's not like what I really wanted to do for my birthday. But I really wasn't in the mood either. So I need a vacation too. Oh, you went to the water park. That sounds fun. I was actually looking for some stuff because I want to try to take the kids on a vacation this summer. Like, I was looking at some places in Florida, but I didn't know what the fuck to look for. So I stopped looking. Well, nothing coming up for real. Because I don't want to do Disney. Like, I feel like when I take them to Disney, I want to do like the cruise. Because it's kind of like me doing two things at once that I want to do. Because I done been to Disney a few times as a kid, but I know this ain't really about me. It's more so about the kids. And then I'll take them to the actual park, a little later. But I think I want to do the cruise first. But that's not happening this year. And it probably won't. It could happen next year, but next year is my big move. So I don't know. Where you going? And I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Today started off good, then started getting a little rocky. I don't know why. But so I'm like, I'm gonna go live. Y'all always keep me calm. Mexico area. Like, don't get me to start saying it wrong. It's all type of places they'll probably take you. I can't even. I mean, I know some, but I know sometimes the cruises usually go like certain places in Mexico, and them the places I can't think of because I don't think it would be Tulum or Costa Rica. Hmm. Yeah, I want to take the kids to a water park or something, like a adult resort, but also like the kids got stuff to do. And I was looking in Florida, but I say if all this fails, I'll at least do like 3 days or so at Myrtle Beach. Hmm. That's the place I was thinking of. I thought it was, I thought it said Azul, but that's the place that was in my head. I couldn't see it. I don't know. I kind of no. I know how it spell. I know exactly what you're talking about though. Um, I'm really ready to get my hair done so bad, but because I'm about to move and all that, I just gotta hold out. And it ain't no telling. It ain't no telling how much my retire gonna be. Cause a retire with like 6 to 8 weeks is like 200s, and it's been like 10 plus weeks. So it ain't no telling how much she gonna charge me. But I'm just trying to get prepared for when I book it. Just gotta keep pushing it out. Unfortunately, which one? The one I posted yesterday, or the one when I went to the concert? Which one you talking about? And see, the concert video, my hair was newly did. I had just got my hair done maybe like 3 weeks before. I got my hair done the day my boyfriend passed away. That's how. And I'm be honest, that's the reason. One reason I really haven't been back because while I was sitting in the chair getting my hair done by the same loctician that would be doing my hair, is when he passed away. So it's kind of like I don't know, like a trauma response for me, and I'm like avoiding it. I had on the black and white. Yeah. So the day when I was getting these done is when, but really I think he passed before he passed while we was asleep, but I didn't know. But anyways, that same day, it's kind of like a trauma response. But I'm gonna go soon because I'm messing my hair up. I feel like when waiting this long, I'm messing them up. But I can't wait. I like that video. That last video, long form video I made, I really liked it. I really liked it. And the only reason I haven't been recording new content is because I want to do like a sit down talk video. Um, yeah, that's the video you talking about, the concept video. Thank you so much. Um, but I'm like, I only care for the way I be looking right now. So, and then my SD card is full, and the content that I have on there, I don't want to like delete. So I think I'm gonna have to go buy another one. I think that's another reason I haven't been recording. So I'm gonna go when I get paid again. I'm gonna go get me a new SD card, and also by that time, I do want to document some of the moving process. So yeah. Oh, see, I'm still thinking you talking about two different videos. Yes, you talking about what I posted yesterday. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was in the restaurant in both. Yeah, that was Longhorn. That video, fun fact, that video is actually recorded. Actually recorded maybe a week after my boyfriend passed away, but I had to do something with the footage because it was just sitting there. I'm like, this good footage gonna go to waste. I'm like, I forgot to do a video. I have a few things that I recorded that I think I even did a whole like cleaning video. I haven't edited that one. So it's a few more things that I need to edit. Cause really, I might take all of that content and put it in a long form video and just add to it. I don't know yet, but I'm like, how did I not get this? Yeah. I want to do a trial haul. I think you requested that too. Yeah. What your video is gonna be about? Yeah, I want to do a like a summer trial haul. Let's see. I didn't know you made content. I did not know that. Let's see. Y'all need to go to the doctor for that to see if I can get it approved. But yeah, I'm ready to start like making other content. Like it still be like part of like my healing diaries, but like going into like a different direction because that's another thing. I injured my knee over the weekend, so I can barely walk. So when I was just about to get started doing a gym and workout uh content, I injured my knees. I could barely walk. So gotta try to fix that and not make it worse. I've been getting my hair wet in the pool too. I think that's another reason why I look the way I do. I'm trying to see if I can find. Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking at your content real quick. All right. I had went over there to look at some of your videos. Okay. Did you ever fix that Chevy? Did you ever like finish it? Why didn't you finish it? Right. So you can actually use it. I agree. Bella kicking the computer. She almost kicked the damn can over. I'm gonna move it over here. Hopefully it don't get dark. Okay, my leg hurt. This the leg I messed up. This knee. Do you invest in crypto? I want to. I want to get back into it. I'm about to I'm really about to get back on my weight loss. I got to. I feel like that's one reason why my knee keep messing up too. You never trust it. So do you think the dollar is still gonna stand? I don't trust none of it, but they say by 20, like 35. Yeah. It's like the black dollar not gonna exist at all no more because black people so accustomed to what they know and they don't like change. Yeah, I need to go to the gym. It's a lot of shit I need to do. And I gotta move. That's what I was talking about before you joined. Like I gotta move soon. Gotta move soon. Really soon. What you eat today? Are you asking me what am I thinking about? Or what do you mean? Hmm. The kids sleep early tonight, making me sleepy. Early. You know this early for me. Oh, okay, so somebody else just told me they was eating chicken. I ate tuna fish tonight. I made tuna. Um, no, I'm moving to another unit in the same complex. Yeah, I only move again next year, but I'll be moving. Yeah, no, this move's just a little small move. I'll be doing a big move again for sure. I would have did it this year, but so much stuff happened this year. I said no, I ain't got time for it. So I just want to change units. I think I talked to you about this last time. I said it's too many memories and stuff in here. So yeah, no, I want to move. Got a little bit of time. I mean, see, yeah, you bought your house. I haven't bought a house yet. Mine as well without a fucking rent I pay. Mine as well. You got a few houses. You say you got a few houses. You like it? You think it's worth it? Like good passive income? Damn, this man editing fire. Yeah, I be thinking I wanted to get in there too. I feel like I don't be liking to work like that. I'm like, is it just that, or do I not like? I mean, like, I love my job, but like, I'm like, you know, I hope when I do venture off and like with my businesses and stuff that I feel more motivated and stuff than I do now. And usually I love my job. I think it's just so much going on this year, so but it's getting better for sure. Cause I usually love my job. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. I need to start going live more often again. Because ever since I stopped going live so often, my people stopped coming. I feel like I'm just not finding. Well, not that I'm just not finding it out. I'm just now getting to a point where I'm putting myself first. Because I usually, and I think that's only because I became a mom at a young age. Because before then, I was never selfish, but I took a lot of like pride in myself. I was very much a diva. And then after I had my baby, like my life just depended on her life. That's good. Hey, Otizer. How are you, dear? I just been laying here chatting, chatting, chatting. I appreciate y'all for always joining though. I was telling him I'm gonna be more consistent. I gotta go get a new battery for my not a new battery for my camera. I do want to buy an extra battery. I got this one battery from Amazon I paid $55 for and I never sent it back for a refund because it don't fit my camera. It was the wrong battery. And then end up finding my battery. But I still got that battery and I don't think they'll probably take it back at this point. So it might be a loss. Um I need that $55 though. Um and then my camera, I've been wanting to do like shorts and like, just be more consistent. I really want another phone just for like YouTube or like content. Cause I got so much stuff in this phone and like I have a problem like getting rid of stuff. I got like over 6,000 pictures and videos in my phone. Probably like 9,000 altogether, but like 6,000 videos. I think that's what it said. I don't know. But I just think I want a new phone. But yeah, I need to do better, is what I'm saying. Imagine what the head. Yes, I'm like, look at me getting on here with this fucking Christmas thing on. Um, it's getting hot. I am. No, I believe you. I don't think you was on the live yet when I was telling Chad when he was in here that I pay I pay right now for my rent, and I'm actually do a sit down video about this. Um, because one of my friends in the community the other day we was talking, and he couldn't like believe that I pay everything like by myself. Like he was so like shocked, but like so inspired. But what I pay for my apartment is what a lot of people pay for, like for like a minimum of 4 bedroom house. That's why I'm downsizing. You can look at it that way too. What they, you know, you know how they is. That's I've never been into name brands either. But I agree with you though. When I move from here though, my goal is to buy a house. Yeah, see, I pay like double that. And I'm tired of it. Like I've been counting down the months that this lease is about to end. And I'm just proud of myself that I was able to do it by myself like for almost what this was lease was 15 months. And just 2 years ago I was homeless. So that can give you an idea of my story. But I'm gonna talk about that story. A lot of people have requested that story in detail again. A lot of people have found me because of that story. A lot of women found me because of that story. A lot of y'all men found me because of that live when I was cooking. 2 years, 24. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, we talking about a damn apartment. But I do got good amenities though. I pay for like I just don't pay for the apartment itself. I always like look for amenities. I look for convenience. So like this complex got two pools, two gyms, um, a trail, very peaceful, relaxing trail that I can walk on. Their school is right across the street, walking like literally outside of my gate, and the grocery store is right next to the school. So I do pay for convenience as well, and good area, good neighborhood. I always want my kids to be in a safe area, um, and stuff like that. So I do keep that in mind as well. But that's why I just want to downsize. So I was saying like the one that I'm going to is going to be like I'll at least be saving 500 a month just by downsizing, and I'm going to do it. And I ain't mad at it. As a person that is a business person, I'm not mad at that at all. That's my next venture. Like when I move, I got some business ideas in mind. Uh, I've had businesses before. Um, I feel like my biggest thing though, even I was thinking about this the other day, is consistency. Like even when it comes to my YouTube and like other stuff that I've done, like I would be way further in every single category had I not stopped. Like, and it pisses me off. I don't know what the fuck I need to do about that. Yeah, once I find somewhere worth buying to. And I don't know if right now is the best time to buy. Ooh, child, I would never buy a white couch. Not right now. Ooh, child, that mother be brown real quick. Something wrong with folks, I swear. They are. I'm not even thinking about buying them. I'm not even in no right mind to have no damn house. I barely want to pay the damn bills I got. It's just too much to keep up with. Like, I just want low minimum everything. And then I end up getting a car in January, which I was telling Chad also, like, I hate car notes. And I end up getting this car. So I really want to pay it off way before they got me down for. I hate car notes. I don't even want it to be a bill. Yes, they are asleep. They've been asleep for like mm, 3 hours or so. Caden over there sleep in my office chair. He just sleep with a pillow, a blanket, and it's sitting straight up. I don't know how. That looks so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Bella right here on the bed. I don't know what my other daughter doing. Look at this video, y'all. Hold on. I'm 29 years old. They say, baby, you look like you almost 16, 15 years old. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. Bullshit. I'm 29 years old. They said, baby, you look like you almost 16, 15 years old. A bullshit. A bullshit. Oh, shit. You know, I'm always showing y'all some stuff. People is crazy. That shit looks so nasty. So sweet. I make tuna fish. So I mean the kids ate tuna. I thought Caden was gonna say he wanted pizza rolls, but he actually wanted the tuna fish too. So that's what we ate. Yeah, I made tuna fish. The ones in the can. It was like 4 cans, 3 or 4. I think it was 4 cans, and I put I think 3 eggs in there, some relish mayo, and mustard, and some onion. See, I wanted chips, but we didn't have chips, so I really wanted to eat it with crackers. Should have ate it with my cucumber. Low carb. Yeah, I had bought these cucumbers. Like I buy my watermelon from this black farmer. I pay like $10 to $11 for it, and it's a seeded watermelon, so that's why I pay so much for it because they damn near impossible to find now. And so yeah, I buy one from him like every week right now. Um, and then what else? I pay. Oh, he had some cucumbers, and so yeah, I brought some cucumbers from him. They was really good. They taste better too. Yeah, chop them up and eat it like chips, and then you eat it with the tuna fish. So instead of eating like bread or crackers, you eating low carb cucumbers. That's so cute. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I eat the seeds, or like if I don't really chew them, but like if I make a smoothie, leave the seeds in there, or sometimes I haven't been making a smoothie. But so when I just like chop it up and put it in a bowl and the seeds in there, I just drink the juice and I just swallow the seeds. So because I know there's more benefits in the seeds than it is the actual watermelon itself. Watermelon smoothies played a huge part in my weight loss the first time. Okay, Jay. Yeah, but I can't wait. I'm really ready to get back, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if you heard me tell him that I just injured my knee, and it pisses me off because I was just about to start recording like gym content again. Um, and on Saturday I injured my freaking knee, so I really can't. I really can't. I really can't do nothing with it. I can barely walk, but I'm ready to lose some fucking weight. And when I injured my knee, it had me thinking. That made me really say to myself to lose some fucking weight because I wasn't like I was always I don't know if I said this before, but like growing up, like I had like perfect body, and then even like after I had all my kids, I still lost like 80 pounds and I gained it all back. So I'm trying to lose 80 again, and I've been trying for a fucking year. But all this crazy stuff that happened in the last year, so and like your cortisol levels, like your stress levels and stuff plays a huge part, like huge part. So I'm ready to do it though. Yeah, but I just healed it. I originally popped it out of place in January. I was dancing at my dad's repast party. Didn't I show you that video? And we was dancing, and my knee popped out of place 3 times, and then it just healed back up. Maybe like I'll say probably like 3 4 weeks ago, and then it just popped out of place. I'm thinking about posting it as a short. I thought I showed you that video when I was dancing with my sister. Oh, you didn't see it, Jay. But Tizza, I know I showed it on him before, and we was laughing about it. I mean, it's funny, but it was very painful. Like when it happened the other day, like it was a shirt on the ground. I bit the shirt and was just like screaming because I wanted to cry so bad. I need to go to the doctor though. The first time I didn't go to the doctor, I just like kind of like healed it on my own, and it probably healed wrong. But now I'm just like, no, I need to do something about this. And I think losing weight gonna be one of the main factors, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna probably post it as a short because we got a video of it. We was getting down. That's the last day I danced like my old self. No, I danced like my old self the other weekend, but my knee wasn't messed up that weekend. My knee got messed up the next weekend. Hell, I almost popped it out of place dancing in. It's just, I don't know what the hell going on. I need to go figure it out. But that shit hurt though. And I need to figure out what part of the knee it is that I keep. It's the same part. It's like right there in the middle. I don't know what that is. But it's the same knee that my sister injured when we was a kid. We was in a our go-kart, and she turned the curb too quick and it flipped over, and I jumped out of it before it flipped trying to save myself, and it ended up landing on my leg. So that's how it originally, and I was in high school when that happened. But yeah, I really think that's where the injury really come from. And because the pain was kind of always there like my whole life after that, but I could do everything with my knee. But after it popped out when I was dancing the other month, I've been fucked up ever since. But I think losing weight gonna help it though. I really think it's just too much weight on my knee for one. I couldn't imagine being 600 pounds. I don't see how they do it. I see why they asked me in the bed because I'm nowhere near that, and mm-mm. When my knee did that, I knew already what the fuck one of the reasons was. I feel like I'm having an allergic reaction. Take a damn Benadryl, but I don't got one. Yeah, 600 pounds is crazy. I don't know if y'all seen this new show that just recently. That's three. Yeah, even four. Shit. But it's this new show that came out. I think the first episode aired last weekend. I watched it with my sisters, and it's called 1,000 Pound Roomies. So it's two best friends, and yeah. But it's kind of like the show where they got the white women on there, the 1,000 Pound Sisters, but this one is way better. That's good. Yeah, it's really important to start getting healthy. My dad passed away, not the healthiest. So he's like one of my main motivations, to be honest. And he passed away overweight. Still not the reason he passed away, but that's another story that I'm gonna do a story time on soon. Yeah, I'm big on toning too. Um, and be honest, most of my weight is at my bottom half. It's like in my butt, in my thighs. That's where most of my weight in my like breast. People always tell me like sometimes they don't understand why I be trying to lose weight, but I definitely understand. Especially like before I ever had kids, I was like 135, but I would never be that small again. Um, my goal weight is like 165, 150 in there. See, people always tell me that, but no, I'm only 5'3", and no matter how good it looks, that's a lot of weight for my body and my knees. My knees is taking a hit. So technically, like I'll never lose the thighs and the butt because when I lost 80 pounds before, it still was nice, but I think this the biggest it's ever been is now. So I don't know. We'll see what it look like when I lose this weight. I thought I showed y'all the pictures the last time. Everybody tell me that. Everybody always tell me that too. No, I'm short. People say they think I'm like 5'7". If I was 5'7", do you know how different my body would look? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, if I was 5'7", I would look much slimmer, more like proportion. It would just look better, in my opinion. But because I'm so short, but I appreciate it. But I know I need to lose weight. I know. I know I do. My energy levels, a whole lot of reasons why. And I feel like the health side to it is more important than having a big butt. Like, and this everything I mean is natural, but like it's more important than having big butts, big thighs, all that. No. I need to be healthy. Be able to move around, not getting tired too quick and stuff like that. That's more important to me. I'm never gonna like not have a butt, but hell, if it end up shrinking some when I lose weight, it just end up going down. I don't know what to tell you. I think you told me that. When you gonna start the process? I used to want to be a police. I used to want to be a police and a drill sergeant in the military. No, they shouldn't have. I mean, but that's on them. But I mean, you was telling them the truth. And I had that mindset at 23 because it was the same thing then. Did my butt get smaller? Yeah, it did. And to be honest, my least favorite part of my body is my thighs because they just so thick, juicy. But like I don't like it. I want them smaller. People think that shit look good, but it might look good, but it's annoying sometimes. Right. And all that. I mean, it might look good also, but the I feel like the height matters as well. But like I said, I'm only 5'3", so My weight is way bigger than, and y'all probably wouldn't even believe how much I weigh. Even by looking at me, that's how I know most of it's my bottom half versus like my stomach. Thank you. I would say so also, but I'm gonna get it together. In my face, I really have a slim face. Y'all just can't tell now. My face pretty chunky, but my face is really slim. My jawline. But the funny thing is, I haven't. I think last year, like I lost 20 pounds, and that haven't come back. But that was pretty much all I lost. But I maintained the same weight for like years. Even like going through all the stuff I'm going through now, I thought I'd gain more weight, but because I wasn't eating at one time. Now I feel like I'm eating all the damn time. Um, and not exercising. So I have been swimming. I did start the swimming stuff back up, just not as much as I usually would. Um, and my 10,000 steps a day, and that's what's gonna be the hard part with my knee, cause like by the time I start getting close to like 3,000 steps, that's when my knees start hurting. But I guess that's still better than me not doing any. I get in my pool every weekend. I would get in it probably 5 times a week if I could, but I work most of the hours is open. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Uh, oh, you got one at your house. Yeah, I forgot you don't live in an apartment. You bought a house. Yeah, I've been liking that little robot, that new one that came out that can like crawl up the side of the pool. Mhm. Oh, it's 1,800. I didn't know that. Lowe's. I used to like going in Lowe's. My sister used to work there, and I used to go up there and just sit with her and talk her whole shift. Both of my sisters used to work at Lowe's, actually. Why you don't like Home Depot like that? Oh, you used to work there too. Oh, Home Depot. I feel that though. That's how I feel about Amazon. I think they're terrible to work for. They got great customer service though, but I would never work for Amazon again. It was the worst job I ever had. And hell, I done worked at Popeyes before. It was worse than that. You like working for Amazon? I was working at Amazon when they didn't have fulfillment centers around America. Their fulfillment centers was only in Seattle at this time or Washington State where they originated from. What are you gonna do? Hold on. No, I loved it. Me and my little sister worked there together, and my best friend. I had a full time job, a part time job, which was Popeyes, and I went to school full time. My baby was one. Why you? But I quit working there because I had to cut somebody out for trying my little sister. I cussed their ass out, and I walked out that day. Um, yeah, I don't play by my sisters. Um, I support Popeyes. Popeyes, and that's another thing. Like working there and like going to the like places now, they just don't do it how we did it. We was like the best. And one reason I don't mind eating there is because I know like about their food, like how it's cleaned and I was thinking about how they used to defrost them beans and rice and macaroni and cheese. That may be a little bit questionable. But I don't go there for the sides, I go there for the chicken. But the place we worked at, like they was like superb clean. Like and all black people worked there. It was a good environment, I ain't gonna lie. It was cool. Everybody was sleeping with everybody. Not me though. I wasn't sleeping with nobody in there. Not me and my sisters or my little sister, we wasn't doing that. We was just looking at their drama. It was disgusting. I don't know why people do that. Oh yes, in the 2000s. See, because I was eating that in the 2000s. It's not the same. Don't taste the same. They chicken wings not the same. They fucked up. That's like a nostalgic type of taste. The old Pizza Hut. And I don't eat biscuits. I don't like bread like that. So I always get that stuff away. Now the biscuit I will eat is church's chicken. And we was talking about that one day on live. Which one y'all like the best? Yeah, that's how it is in a lot of places. People just be sleeping with each other. I never did that. Hell, I wish I had that little thing when I was making my bracelets and stuff. I'm gonna put them on the bed or on the floor or whatever. Lay. I said if I don't eat it today, we probably need to save it so we can eat it tomorrow. You need some more tuna fish. You hooked up with her? Hell no, you're not the only one that think Pizza Hut fell off. Pizza Hut is not the same. It's just not the same. I don't even know if it's a Pizza Hut that exists that still sell like that, like what it used to be, and like they old chicken wings. I like their old chicken wings, but not like the new ones. They just had a taste like I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Am I the only one to think that about their chicken wings back in the day? Churches, your chicken gonna be yes, spicy, always spicy. I can if you got only original chicken, like no, I don't want it. Well, you had a crush on her. What was it about her that you liked? Baby, take your time. What's the rush? I wish I was vlogging the other day. I had went out to eat after my niece, no, after my daughter's graduation. We had went out to eat, and that damn waitress, I can't believe it. It was the worst experience I ever had with a somebody that was serving me. I still can't believe it. That's what's up. Girl, I didn't even know you could hear it. I was just thinking about it. I'm gonna end up playing a little episode, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it when I come back or what, cause I can hear to make a call. What the hell is that? After her girlfriend broke up, she couldn't see the baby because it wasn't her egg. Oh gosh. Hmm. Hold on. The title of this shit say, "The father of my child cheated on me with his mother and now she's pregnant." Thank you. But that's crazy. This shit be crazy. The stuff that people really put out there. I need to watch this video. Age ain't nothing but a number. Number. So cute. Yeah, what in the hell is going on? That's disgusting. I didn't watch the video, so I don't know shit about it. I just read the title. What in the hell? So I've been on here for some probably for 10 minutes. Let me see. Did y'all watch that movie with Tiana Taylor in it? Shit, I can't think of the name right now. The title of this bullshit say, "Young child with STD who did it," and her daddy is the one being accused of it. I'm gonna fast forward to the end. Strong, yes, yes. What you thought about it? I loved it. Tiana Taylor was so fine. I'm about to see what these results is. Well, he didn't do it. Hell, I could have read the comments for that. Yeah, the ending was not expected. My daughter said, "Well, that was a plot twist."
Welcome back, my beautiful nerds. Okay, on this day, the reason it was really difficult for me to remember how to blur it. So it's not, I don't, but because I was able to hear silverwares would shove. On It's Supernatural, a man's car skids on an ice-covered road, careening to the edge of a cliff, teetering towards certain death. Then, a strange glow appears in front of his car, and he instantly drives out. But what happens when this mysterious light enters into his car? Find out. Disney, back in the headlines. HR employee exposes their human resources for racist hiring practices.
This damn thing say, "I asked for 10 buckets of KFC chicken." Funny. That's beautiful. Not that. I was not talking about it. Mm, 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 mm. I'm surprised I did not get one like today with that many people. Oh, oop. Kaden.
I've had a lot of people sit across from me, and I've never had this. So what you don't know is that we're engaged. No, no, something's not right. We try to keep this under wraps because we're related. How far
Y'all ever seen that show? Oh, thank y'all. You talking about? I'll show you the thumbnail if you talking about what I had just read. Hold on, let me scroll back up and find it. Hold on, it's on. That's fucking crazy. But y'all ever seen that show called Kissing Cousins? Kissing Cousins. It's on OWN. It's on their YouTube channel. I think they family members, but I think I seen one episode. Oh, let me just read the comment really quick. Yeah. They family members and they engaged and shit.
We're engaged.
You like to, like you really like to.
Not right. I say no. It's just hurtful to me for you just display that and just put it on like it's nothing, just with a smile. And are you guys ready for our family to find out? My concerns are with the girls' relationship with your daughters. Why didn't you tell me that you and her related? Why didn't you let your best friend in on it? I think you need to take time and find out what truly makes you happy and not be dependent on an outside source. I wonder if this
Mm-mm-mm.
is really what you want to do. Do you think you moved too fast? The relationship you have with your girls, that needs to be addressed and changed. Facts. It's always has been, as long as you're happy, I'm there for you no matter what. And it kind of wasn't like that.
Well, they didn't know you was happy with your
Our
cousin.
relationship coach, Tracy, has assigned us tasks. I am going with James's family to cakes and questions. I will be with Tamika's family. We will be unpacking our baggage. Let's do it. And those are your ears, though.
Ooh, child, the
That's very
ghetto.
sweet. But
That's a great question. How do you find peace internally? Well, definitely, I feel like peace starts within you first and foremost. Um, how do I personally find it? By healing. Like, no matter what it is that I go through, I don't try to um it's like, oh, get over it. Like I try to heal through anything and everything that I deal with. Um I try to find the lessons in everything that I go through, even with the passing of my dad, the passing, all this stuff that I just went through, my boyfriend and all that. It's lessons. Life is a journey, and everything that we go through is part of our journey. So you can either let it teach you something, or you can let it overly consume you and those type of things. So I just like have a positive mindset. I think losing my dad and boyfriend 8 weeks apart is probably the hardest thing I ever went through, which recently happened. And I think you knew here because I never see your name. But that my dad's anniversary, 5th month anniversary was yesterday, and my boyfriend's 3rd month anniversary would be on the 16th. So it's recent, but yeah, and I spent time in nature. Um and yeah, just letting stuff out. But yeah, it's important. And I think that's how I'm still able to show up a positive person, peace, love, and light pretty much all the time. I don't think a lot of people could walk a mile in the shoes that I've had to. But I actually might make a full video on that question. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna put that down in my notes. Hold on. I'm gonna put the exact question that you wrote. Hold on. Yeah, but when you understand in life that and you don't take everything personal, even when people do stuff to you, it's just a part of your journey. It's a part of should be a part of your growth. Don't take it personal. And a lot of stuff that people do is a reflection of them, not a reflection of you. Yeah, I need to go on that show. But I mean, at that age, I mean, this we talking about grown people with kids. No, you're welcome. And welcome. Thank you for joining me. And my condolences to you for your loss. Um, and to be honest with you, I would not advise you to let go. Like, what are you letting go? I know I would never let mine go, but I don't know if you mean like coming to grips that it happened, like the acceptance phase. That's the hardest phase, and that could take years to even come. Um, but I try to accept but never want to hop. And no, never hide your emotions. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel however you feeling. Just feel it. And if you want to cry, if you want to whatever, just feel it. When it comes to other stuff in life, I feel like I could probably like even give more sound advice. But when it comes to like grieving, and especially like dad and a brother or a spouse, partner, whatever, like yeah, that's nothing. I could only just give my advice on like how I'm personally dealing with it and healing through it, and how they are still very much a part of my life to this day. And that they're technically really not, they're not gone. Like their bodies are not here, but their spirit and souls live on forever. Even when you die, you're not gonna be gone forever. You just transcended to another realm, another dimension. If energy never dies and we're energy, how when we die, that's it. That's not. I just don't believe that. I know religion, a lot of religions teach us otherwise, but nah. And I feel like personally, I just read your comment, but and I personally feel like when my dad passed, a part of me passed with him, but a new part of me was birthed. But I always feel like with both of them passing away, like they took a part of me with them. And that's like a void that will always just be there. And I don't think it could ever like be filled, or and the only way you truly can feel it is living your life, like living your life and knowing that one day we all have a day. Like so until you're able to see them again, because you will see them again. And until that happens, live your life and know, because they can't anymore, and they would want you to do that. And that type of stuff is what helps me to continue to get out this bed every day, even when I don't feel like it. Yesterday was really hard for me though, because that was my dad's actual day. It's always hard. This week is always the hardest week of the month for me every month, because they pass their death days are 5 days apart. So this week and every month is always the hardest for me. When did your dad and brother pass away? And it's not something you'll ever get over. Like you never will. And I know this because my career field, like I talk to people who's I talk to a lot of people who is like the last surviving person in their family. So I talk I yeah, that shit is sad. My elbow. But yeah, it's hard. I feel like so many people is losing people. People are passing away at such high numbers nowadays. And I think that's spiritual too. This was not how it was when we was growing up. We would lose like grandparents and like great uncles and or someone passing at like a younger age because my dad was only 52. So that's really young still. And obviously my boyfriend was younger than him, but and they both passed in their sleep. But I just feel like so many people are leaving here. Not like suicide, but it's a spiritual thing. Yeah, I dream about my dad a lot. I always asked him to come in my dreams. To be honest, I haven't visited my dad's grave since he passed away. He just passed in January, and I don't live there. We don't live there. Only person live there is my brother, and I just talked to him on over the weekend, and he said he still can't bring himself to go out there. He still hasn't been. I think my grandma just went for the first time around Mother's Day. So in May she just went, and I really don't know who else has went to. I don't see why. Although we had a lot of family down there, but I just don't see them going to see my dad. So, and from what she said, all the stuff that was on there the day that of his funeral is still there. So I don't really think nobody else been out there. But we are going down in July. His birthday is July 8th, and we see, yeah. If I was there, I would probably right now I probably would have been seeing him almost every day if I was physically living there. But because we're not, we're like 9 hours away. So but we bought him a grave blanket. I'm probably gonna vlog that whole process. Um yeah. And we're gonna like fix it up like really nice for like his birthday present. What else? He has a headstone. It might be presented at that time. We were supposed to have like this whole party and all this stuff, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do something else. I think we can go to the casino because that's something he loved to do. And but yeah, like if I lived there, we would go. I'm not gonna lie, we would probably go like, especially when he first passed, I probably would have went every day. But at this point, I probably still would be going like at least 5 times a week, 4 or 5 times a week. So I don't. He has a grave there, but I have an altar for him in my house, so I don't really need to necessarily visit a grave, if you will, like because he's with me at all times. I could show it to you. I could show you the altar. I've showed it plenty. I actually just put it in my short yesterday. You can see it. Um, this is my boyfriend's altar, and this is my dad's. So, and like this, like I usually change their flowers out every week, but I brought him this flower for Memorial Day. He was a veteran as well, but yeah, that's his. And I got this little thing with his picture on it and a message that says, "Forever in our hearts until we meet again in heaven, we love you, Dad slash Papa." And then, like I said, this is his, and I'm still filling his up. So yeah, and my boyfriend didn't get buried, so he had a funeral and then he was cremated afterwards, which is what I would want as well. More so for spiritual reasons of when you get buried and all of that stuff. It's really not good. I wish my dad. I wanted him to be buried at the time he was, but after I learned the stuff that I learned about it, I wish he would was not buried, and I wish his ashes was with us. But yeah, so I don't go. But yeah, my dad was just in my dreams a few nights ago. Um, out of all the kids, he visits me the most. I think my oldest sister just had her first dream about him a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. And my little sister around the same time. But when he comes to them in their dream, he's very they explained it like it's like dark and like he's there and then like he kind of like he leaves fast. He doesn't even in my dreams he don't do too much, he don't say a lot, but yeah, it's all type of thing. He talks, he interact. We had a whole family dinner one time. Um I done probably had six, maybe like six dreams since he passed, and they didn't start until after my boyfriend passed. So it took him a while to come, because they have to learn how to do that. Like it's not like it's just something because they have to lower themselves or like their vibrations to meet us on this side, and our vibrations have to be like a certain level to like meet them. Like we have to raise ours because Earth is very dense. It's a very dense place. So we are on the lowest realm. Like Earth is the lowest realm out of all of the, and it's 12, but we're on the lowest one. So yeah, my dad visits me a lot, and I was like daddy's girl for sure. But yeah, I've had conversations with both of them, and I'm very much involved with them still, but it's still not the same. I don't care how much you know how to communicate with us out of it. That don't matter. Like the hurt still hurts. Like it doesn't matter. And I know some people have been passed away for years and they still never had a dream in years. And I feel for those people that go through that. But anytime they come visit me in a dream, I always show so much gratitude because they definitely don't have to. Hold on, let me read that in. I remember my dad told me if he didn't, I'm guess you saying if he didn't visit you, I'm not sure. If he didn't have, he would have died for a long time. I don't think I'm not understanding that one sentence there. And I remember I went down on my knees for him to pray for me. I always see myself. He is with me. He is with you. He is with you. Um, he is with you. He is. I promise you, he is. He probably even there with you right now. Mm. Yep. Does he? Does your son act like your dad? It's like you lost one, but you were blessed with another. Yeah. And that's the hard thing. Like, um, oh wow. Yeah, I definitely feel like for me, the hardest thing when it comes to like my boyfriend is because I don't have nothing like physically on this side of earth connected to him. Um, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's just hard. Like we didn't have kids or I still talk to his family, but not as much as we used to talk when it first happened. I don't know, they took it really hard. They took it really hard. Like they don't even like to talk about it. My grandma don't like to talk about my dad. But see, I still talk about them. Like it don't bother me to talk about them. Like just like think about one day everyone at some point of time you would never be talked about again. Like that is that's sad to me. Like, yeah, like I have kids and then like I'll have grandkids and then like maybe my great grandkids will probably still be talking about me. But like eventually at some point in generation, like you're gonna stop being talked about. Yeah, that's just crazy to me. Yeah. So as long as you keep have you ever watched that movie Coco? And what it showed about that part, like when you stop talking about them, like how like he just vanished, like his even his soul just like vanished. Because I mean, there's people in my family like that probably meant a lot, but at this point, like no one knows them or knows about them. Coco is I watch it on Disney. It's a kids movie, but the kids movies are like the best. Um, hold on, hold on. And it's like, especially like with people that don't like believe in like how I believe in like the afterlife and like what happens to them when they pass away and stuff. Like that'll be a good movie to watch because you'll see it from like another perspective versus just like me talking about it. Because my sister really didn't understand like my point of view of it until she watched that movie, and now like she understands everything. She understands why I still feed them. She understands everything because I feed them as well. But this is what it looked like. It is one of the best movies ever, and you can learn a lot from that movie. You're welcome. And it's just COCO, and it's a really great movie, really great. But yeah, so I don't know. I think um, it's a lot of stuff going to it too. Like, yeah, you could be like my dad. I don't know how peaceful he is per se because the way he passed and his age and like it was just shocking and unexpected. And what happened to him, who did it, stuff like that. Like it's really hard for him. Yeah, like he's still shocked. Like he's still shocked and sad. And my boyfriend, he's just like at peace. Like he's just like at peace. Like no worries at all. And I know this just because I could still like literally talk to them like we talk. And other people have as well. My dad has talked to me to like two other people, including myself. So and it's always the same. And they have no idea what he told me, but when they talk about it, they tell me the same thing that he's told me. So that's another reason like I know it's like him because they don't know nothing. They know stuff that nobody should know. But yeah. So that makes me sadder, but I just pray on the other side like he's still able to do the work and he can get it right and he can heal and stuff like that. But I do feel like the way that you like exalt them on this side, you respect them, honor them, um, don't forget about them. I feel like when once you do, like I think it makes it worse. Like nobody wants to be fucking forgotten about. Like nobody. So that's my take on it. That's why I felt himself heavily than all of them and my mom. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, yeah, we all took his hard. And I think like in your situation it's kind of harder because sometimes no one can really understand well, no one like around you could understand like how you feeling and what you're going through because they didn't have that type of relationship. They didn't have the type of bond y'all had. They not feeling it like the way you feeling it. So you kind of feel like alone. But luckily, like the only difference with my situation is I lost my boyfriend weeks after my dad, and they never been through that before. Um, so But as far as how we feel about my dad, like it all like affects us really bad. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. Um, so yeah, I understand you for sure about that. And yeah, they don't understand. Yeah, I know. And then I feel like when people pass away, like you really start to see people like true colors. Um, I'm a Taurus. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. And my dad is not a Taurus, he's a Cancer, but his birthday is the same day as mine. So like mine is May 8th, his is July 8th. Um, but yeah, like you start to see like who was really there for you, who was really there for the money. Like, yeah, I'm going through like, and when you dealing with stuff like that, Mayfield. Oh wow, Taurus in the house. I love Tauruses. Like they like my favorite zodiac sign. Big hearts, loyal. Yeah, I love Taurus people. Um, but yeah, but he's there with you. I promise. Just talk to him, just like you talking to me. Have a conversation with him. You might not know how to hear his voice or anything, but you talk to him, he can appear in the blink of an eye. Literally, that's how fast. Cause time and stuff don't exist like on the other side. It don't just exist over here. Oh, this is my screensaver. This is me. Hold on. And my dad. Yeah. But yeah, my dad was my everything. My hero on earth, my heart. He was a smart man. He was a money maker man. He was a businessman. Um, he was just fun, loving. Yeah, like my dad was awesome. He wasn't perfect at some point in life when we got older, but like the memories I have of my dad, especially like as a kid and a teenager, now you could never tell me nothing bad about my daddy. I appreciate you so much, and you're so welcome. Yeah, I'm glad I stayed on because right before you got on, I was actually about to get ready to get off, and you came on with that great question. But honestly, I think my channel is actually going to take a direction more into like videos of me like talking and like spiritual stuff because I feel like I know that I have a calling like on this side, and it's stuff that I need to say. Like I'm almost like being convicted because I'm not doing it. I do it with people like around me all the time, and I've changed many lives around me. But I need, if I know I've changed their lives as drastic as I have, I know my words can change a lot of people that I don't know. Yeah, and many. I mean, like not even just this. Like this is new for me. Like this is new. But I mean, just like across the board, all kind of things. My sister's texting me right now. And then this was my, or yeah, this is my boyfriend. The fucking greatest. I always remain student. I learn every day. I learn every single day. What is this? They sending. What the fuck is this? I don't know what my sister talking about. I'll ask her later. Yeah, the greatest. And so, yeah. And that's what I was saying. Like people come in your life. Like I didn't have my boyfriend for a long time. Um, Matter of fact, right now would have probably made it a year that we even met. Um, but I know exactly why we met. I know what purpose he played in my life. I know what role I played in his life. I know what role he's gonna play in my life on the other side because he has told me all of this since he's passed away. Yeah. He told me what role I played in my dad's life while we were so close, what that relationship was about. Because you have soul contracts. Like before you come on this side, you have a soul contract. Sometimes those contracts they go on for many lifetimes. Yeah. So he was like a soulmate to me. Um, what I learned from him, I actually learned. I feel like I've learned more since he's been gone than when he was actually here. Cause you know, like how you just don't appreciate people like to the fullest because you just living every day. Like that's one thing he taught me when he left. Um, he taught me. He taught me. How can I say this? I always tell people, like I told his sister, and I was telling my sister the other night, because he passed away with epilepsy. He had a seizure in his sleep. But the thing about it was, the entire time we knew each other and dated, like he never once told me he had epilepsy, um, or have seizures or whatever. Like I've even been on the phone with him and he's had a seizure, and I asked him, like I told him like what I heard on the phone because it was like the most terrifying noise I've ever heard in my life. And I was just like calling his name, and then I was just like, and I just heard like the worst noises ever on the other side of his phone, and I don't know what's going on. And I heard his dog crying like really bad. Um, and then when he came back to, I was like, "What the fuck was that? Like, what was that noise?" And he was like, "What noise?" And he's talking to me like how I'm talking to you. He was like, "What noise?" And I'm like, "The noise that you was just making." He was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like, I know I wasn't tripping, but I'm like, okay, because we kept going back and forth. Like I'm telling him I heard a noise. He telling me he don't know what I'm talking about. So I just let it go. Then I asked him, I said, "Do you have seizures?" And he was like, "No." And then I was like, and this was literally like in January. He passed away in March. Um, and then he had another one like the same week he passed away. And I was like, and because it like woke me up out of my sleep because we would sleep on the phone. And even the last time when it woke me up and I'm like calling his name, he came back to. The second one was like way shorter. The first one lasted like fucking 30, 40 minutes. And really, he was supposed to die then. You cannot go through a seizure for 30, 40 minutes and survive that. And like, you just not. Like, that's like almost unheard of. But when he wasn't responding, I just started praying. And when I started praying, that's when he woke, well, not woke up, but like when he came back to and stopped seizing. The second time lasted maybe like 2 minutes, which is like normal. They say anything over 5 minutes, you need to go to the hospital. But again, I didn't know he was having seizures. And I also had nothing. I knew no knowledge of seizures or epilepsy until after he passed away. And so this happened the same week he passed. Like this was like a Monday, and he passed away on like a Sunday or like a Tuesday, and then he passed on Sunday. And yeah, but he told me like you was never like he told me after he passed, like I never was supposed to know. Like I never was supposed to know about it. One reason he didn't tell me is because um one reason he didn't tell me is because I was already going through so much, like when my dad passing away like 8 weeks before. Um and that's the thing that hurt me the most when he first passed because I felt really guilty. Because I'm like, I was on the phone, like I wasn't on the phone this one time, and this one time I wasn't on the phone, like he died. So that that really fucked me up for like a few weeks when he first passed away. So I had to stop like blaming myself because he even told me like it's nothing that you could have done about it. It's nothing no one could have done to save me. Like it was just my time. Um and like he also don't know like why he didn't tell me, like in our 3D body like this, he didn't know why he didn't talk about it. He just didn't. um but on the other side, he knows, like he sees way more than like we can see, and he knows more than like we know. And he was like, it just wasn't, you was never supposed to know. I also think maybe um a part of it is because people that live with like epilepsy and like other conditions or whatever you want to call it, I think when they start dating people or they like people and they tell people that they're living with this or they have this, um they probably get ghosted or the person stop talking to them, stuff like that. And I don't know if that's like something that he experienced before me, so he just didn't say it. I really don't know why he didn't do it in his mind like on this side, but he knows why on the other side. Um, but what so I after he passed from the seizure, right, I end up joining a group or forum on Reddit, like this epilepsy forum, and I started like wrecking my brain because I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I'm trying to understand like how was he feeling? What was he going through? um just learning stuff about it because I knew nothing about it. I know like now it's like too late, right? But is it? It's probably a reason. Like it's a bigger reason than I can even understand right now. And but the stuff that I read on these forums, like even today, like somebody posted dating with epilepsy, and my damn heart about fell in my chest when I started reading it because it almost like gave me answers because a lot of people don't talk about it, but they basically wanted advice on like dating with like how is it? And a lot of people said, oh, they found someone that, that doesn't have an issue with it. Some people said they was ghosted like 3 times back to back. Some people said that the person that they with is the ones that saved their life. They had a seizure and this person ended up and that they married now, stuff like that. So different things, but to know they talk about like how they feel, like how terrible of a condition this is and how bad it is when you come out of a seizure, how bad you feel, like how your memory, like you forget almost everything. And I also think when he was telling me like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, it's because when you come out, I learned this after he passed, but when you come out of a seizure, you don't know you had a seizure. So unless like you hurt yourself. So or somebody see you doing it, then they say, "Oh, you just had one." But like him just being in the room, I don't know. Because I think he probably woke up on the floor as well, but he probably just didn't want to tell me because that first one was terrible. Um, and but I say all that to say, this man was like the most happiest, most positive, most calm, most just like amazing man I ever met in my life. Like amazing. Like I can't say nothing bad about him. Like not one thing. And for me to read what people that live with the same thing that he passed away from, and he was having seizures like frequent. Like even after like talking to his mom when I went to his funeral, because I met his family after his passing, and like they knew about me and everything. I just hadn't met him. And the crazy thing, I was supposed to go see him and meet his family and stuff the weekend after he passed, but it never happened that way. But yeah, like, and for someone to be living with that, and I can see how people's living with this and how they feel and how they say it like ruin their life and all the stuff that they say. And I could never tell one time that something was wrong with him, but he just lived his life to the fullest, to the very end, till he took his last breath. Like he lived his life like to the fullest. Like even after coming out of seizure, he would still get up. He was still like he made a way. Like he was just it was very like admirable. Like and had I known this when he was alive, it probably would have been different. But um yeah, that's what he said like since he's been gone like and he didn't want no one to really worry about him because like when his sister told me when she told me that he passed away, it took me like 2 hours to cry because I was just in shock. Like I was in disbelief. I was talking to her like I'm talking to y'all, like, and I already knew how he passed away. Like she didn't have to tell me. I'm like, he had a seizure, didn't he? No, I didn't say that. I said he passed in his sleep, didn't he? She was like, yeah, he had a seizure. And I was like, what? And then she was like, yeah. She said, yeah, he have episodes. Like this is like it's not nothing new. Like he been dealing with this for like a long time. But I'm like, damn, I felt so bad because I was trying to kept figuring out why didn't he tell me? Why didn't he tell me? Like that fucked me up for weeks. But now I don't really beat my brain with that so much now. It comes up every now and then, but because he's already told me why, like what can I do about it? What can I say about it? Like he already has told, and that's just what it is. Like I wasn't supposed to know. Um so I don't even know. So you asked me, did I learn a lot? Yeah, I learned a lot, and he taught me patience. Like even when he was alive, like even with the kids, like when they would do something, and I'll be like pissed off or something, he'd just be like, "Calm down, mama, just calm down. It's all right." Like they kids, like they like he was always just so calm, so peaceful. I never heard him talk like never talk bad about people. Like I could be on the phone going off about something and he not finna really say nothing about it. Like he was just such like a chill, like cool dude. Like then when I get done talking, he might make a comment, but he ain't finna say too much. Like he just didn't do that. He was just like cool, calm, collected type of person. He was the calm to my storm. So yeah, he taught me a lot. And I learned that I taught him more than he probably even taught me, because it's just like I'm talking to y'all about like afterlife and stuff like that and like what happens and all this. I was talking to him about that all the freaking time. Like, and he didn't like really like believe in stuff like that, growing up like Christian, and but like he never like debated on the stuff that I said. He never like disagreed with what I said. Like everything that I said, like even like me feeding my dad, like he never did nothing like that. He don't do stuff like that, but like he would be like, "Oh, pops appreciate everything you doing for him," or always keep your head up, and just certain stuff like that. And I feel like I was getting ready, I was preparing him to transcend to the other side, and he was helping me heal from my dad, but also at the same time, through that, he was also preparing me to be able to heal and grieve the best way I could or can him, like grieve him when he's gone. So like certain things that he's saying, um, like for instance, like even with his sister, I sometimes send her messages that he sent me for my dad. I sent it to her and I'm like, from his lips or his heart to yours or to ours. Um So like this one, cause he came off of my channel. So one this says, "One day at a time, you'll be back great again because God got you in His hands." So stuff like that, and I'll send her messages like that because that's how he would always talk. Or then like this, this is one of our messages. And then I just said, I just been really sad these last couple days, really in my head last night, just restless. This is after my dad passed away. He said, "I'm really sorry to hear that you've been sad and all in your head getting restless. I hope it gets better." So like stuff like that, I can go back and I could read stuff like that. And it's like he's talking to me now. Like I'm using what he was saying to me then for my dad, but I'm using it for myself now. Or like I'll send it to his sister. So like, cause he probably wasn't saying stuff like that to her, but you know, now she get to see it, you know what I mean? And it's like she get to see her brother's words again. And he just said this stuff. Um, so that's one thing that's I feel like he was preparing me to be able to be okay for him not being here no more. It was one thing. I just seen something the other day, yesterday, when I was in our messages. And I don't go to our, I used to go to our messages all the time, or I used to scroll his Instagram from like for like hours and hours, but I don't really do that no more. I used to like look at his dead body like in the casket. I used to look at that all the time. I'm starting to like get to a point where I don't do that um a lot no more. And that to me that means I'm just more like accepting it. I'm healing, like I'm getting better. And like this was another one. He said, "Hopefully things get a little better soon. Put pops to rest and just keep talking to him like you've been doing." Um He said, I know that was a lot, just going in there and going through all those memories, but just know Pops really appreciate everything that you're doing. So it's stuff like that that just, it's still like he's talking to me directly, even like for him and dad. So it's kind of weird, but yeah. I know that was a lot, but yeah. Y'all got anything to say about that? And he was such a family man. Like it's so hard to find that today. Like his family was his everything. Like he was their favorite. That's why it's so hard for them. Like, ooh, it's so hard. Yeah, and that's the crazy thing because I was supposed to be out there that weekend, but then I had to get my hair done that weekend. My appointment was originally on Thursday, but she had to go to her stepson's funeral that Thursday, so she changed my appointment to Sunday, so I couldn't go that weekend. Because she pushed my appointment to that weekend, and we was waiting for me to get my hair done, and yeah, as I was getting my hair done, that's the day he passed away, and I didn't know until the next day. So no, like I wasn't, and I kept beating myself up about that too. Like I was supposed to be there. Like I probably could have did this. I probably could have did that. And he was like, it's nothing you could have done. Cause had and like we's like never like not on the phone. Like he's either on the phone with me, his mom, or his sister. Granted, he was asleep, but we usually sleep on the phone, but not this night. Like just not this night. The last message he texted me, his last message is eerie as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you his last message to me. What his name is? The hell? Hold on. There you go. What the fuck? So this is his last message to me. What you doing, baby? I was actually building my dad's altar this night. So when he texted, I didn't text back right then. But then 2 hours later, he sent me that, and he died hours after that. And I'm not knowing obviously, and so I'm just telling him because at this point I'm done at like 4 in the freaking morning. It's 3:40. I said, can you wake me up in the morning like by 8:30? If I don't answer, just call. I have to be up. Thanks. Good night. I never got a response. Never got a call. That's never happened in the history of him knowing me. That has never happened. He texts me every day, call me every day. Even if he don't get a response, he gonna still text and call me every single day. Um, So when he wasn't responding no more, I'm like, I felt like something happened, but I'm like, I know he not mad. Like we don't argue and stuff like that. So he couldn't have been mad, but I'm was getting my hair done. And then the next morning I woke up, I'm like, I knew then. So the next morning I woke up and I didn't see his name on my phone. And it had been 24 hours since I heard from him. Um, I texted his sister that I never even spoke to, and I said, she already knew who I was, but I told her who I was. Then I said, I feel like something's wrong. I feel like something happened to him. I feel like something's wrong. Is he okay? And she said, call me. And she like FaceTime me like instantly. And then she was just like laying there and she was just like, she couldn't even say it. She couldn't even, and I know how it is. She couldn't even say it out her mouth. She was like, he gone. I'm like, what you mean he gone? Like, she said he passed away. And it was just like the fucking worst. It was the worst. And thank you so much. But I feel like when he sent this weird ass message, I don't. I don't even look at the 13. I just look at dead. And I feel like almost like he was telling me, like he was telling me, because I didn't even watch the video. You see, like I put the exclamation, and I'm like, I don't want to watch that shit. Like I was thinking that, like I don't want to watch that, so I put the exclamation point something, and I just didn't even watch it. But after he passed away, and I go back and I look at our thread, I'm like, he was telling me, like it's just crazy because he passed away hours after that message. Like it could have been like right afterwards. It could have been between like 9 p.m. to like 5, 6 a.m. We just don't know exactly what time, but he was pronounced dead on the 16th. So it had to be at least, 12 to those early morning hours. Because he usually had his seizures like at, when I was on the phone, his seizures would be like around like 5, 6 in the morning. Yeah, but yeah, because he was like, had anybody tried to save me, I would have been in coma state. I would have been like in a vegetable state, and I didn't want that. Like I would not have wanted that. So it's traumatizing. It's tragic. Tragic. And I wish I could have been by my dad bedside. I really do. I would have took care of my dad to his last breath, like a king. But we didn't get that opportunity. The person who basically married my dad killed him. Basically, witchcraft shit. My dad is his is Jay's affected me. I don't know. I feel like it affected me harder. I don't know, but my dad, his makes me angry. Like I'm still like angry about his because it shouldn't have happened. Like my daddy's supposed to still be here. Even the coroner said had he gone to the hospital, he would have probably survived. He just severely like dehydrated and all this other stuff. But they just let him lay in the bed for 3 or 4 days and he just died. No one called his kids, no one called his mom, no one did nothing. They just let him die. And just trying to take all his everything, his house, money, all this stuff. So it's hard because I'm legally fighting stuff like with my dad. Like that makes it harder to grieve because I got to deal with all this other stuff on top of him not being here no more. Had to pay like 4,000 for a lawyer. So yeah, Father's Day the hardest. Yeah, yeah. I know, Tizer. I don't. I told the story once about my dad when I first started talking about them passing away, but I don't talk. That's why I talk about Jay more than him because it's a lot. But I actually have decided I'm about to make a full video about my dad and what happened to him and what people need to like look out for. People who like hold grudges, can't forgive, not talking to your kids, not talking to your parents or people you love and care about, how none of that shit matters. Like, yeah, that's gonna be one of my next videos, but I'm gonna go in deeper detail. Um, but my dad, that's why I said my dad is not like he's really sad and like hurt. He was like bamboozled, shocked. He never thought he just never thought that she would have did that, or he was like confused. Like he thought it was one thing and it's just not. Like imagine being with somebody and you think you in this and then you find out after you pass away like what they really about. Like imagine you passing away and you living in a house that he bought for his kids and grandkids, and when he passed away, like you don't you don't give him a t-shirt, you don't give a hat. Like she didn't allow us to get nothing of our dads. Nothing. We got nothing. So I paid for a lawyer 4,000 cash immediately. So I want to show y'all the house, and then I'm probably gonna get off. Hold on, let me try to find it. I'm closer to it, I think. I just want to show y'all the house because, like I told you, my dad had like a lot of money and stuff like that. He made a lot of money. He wasn't good at managing it for sure. He made money, he spent it. My daddy could have been a millionaire over and over and over again since I was a little girl. Hold on. Hold on. That was something I sent my brother. Ooh, I got so much stuff in here. That was it's his face not in this one, but that's like one of my favorite pictures that I took. Um I do got pictures of his face and stuff, but this was him in the military. What other picture while I'm kissing him? This was me kissing him. I was fucked up. You hear me? This was me when I had my baby. Hold on. It's kind of hard holding this. Yeah. She put my daddy in that fucking. She didn't even buy my daddy a new suit. This was his casket. This is grave. So when we go, when we go down there for his birthday, like we gonna, he got a grave blanket, headstone. This was the day after. Oh, this is what I'm trying to show y'all. Okay, so in these pictures, this is my mother. This is not the stupid bitch. This is my mother. So it's a whole story. I'm gonna tell everything that happened and all of this. But when he bought this house, just in like 2021, it was him and my mom. Um, so my mom was in this picture with him. So I just want to show y'all the house, but I don't want the house no more. So I want it to be sold. Yeah, don't want the house. I don't want her to be in it. I want it sold. Okay, so I'm just show y'all a little bit. What, baby? So he worked really hard for the lifestyle. Like my dad initially like retired at like 30 something. Um Very smart man. Like even at his wake, people was like coming up to us and he was like one of his classmates, because he did taxes. He'd been doing taxes since he was like 12. He started doing taxes. And then when he got with my mom when they was like 17, 18, something like that, she told him to start opening up a business. And that's when he opened up the tax. So his tax office been open for like 33 years. But one of the guys that was in there, when we went to go see his body at the wake before it was like the closing hours, um, he had stopped us and he was like asking us was we his kids, and then we told him yeah, and I was like, you must be one of his customers. And then he was like, no, he said I'm his customer, but I'm also his classmate. And then he was like, just saying, he was like, your daddy was a funny man. And I'm like, oh yeah, he was like hilarious. And then he was like, he was smart too, like genius smart. And then he was like, he said, I remember when we would be in class, your daddy would skip math class every day, but every time we had a test, he always made 100 on every single test. And we was like, wow. He was like, yeah, your daddy was real smart. Like Daddy never told us that story, but like he had a lot of stories, but we didn't know that one. But so it was just like, and like people that was like looking at him, you know, in the casket at the wake, that we just in disbelief, like we can't believe it, like, and everybody know that she did something, like everybody know he sh- she did something, like everybody, like people just walking up to her, just shaking their head and just like walking away because they just can't believe it. He was only 52. He was just he was perfectly healthy on Tuesday and he died on Saturday. Yeah. But when I tell the whole story, like y'all will see more about what I'm talking about. Cause I gotta tell it. I asked him, could I tell it, and did he want me to? He said, yeah. So I will. I will. I will. Katie, you need to lay down before you fall out that chair. So yeah. But I'm glad I was able to get that lawyer though, cause it's gonna come in handy. I took a big sacrifice doing it, but the bigger reward is gonna be better and more than what I sacrificed getting a lawyer. So y'all got anything else to say? You're so welcome. Make sure you subscribe. I don't know if you're subscribed already, but make sure because I want to talk more about it and just talk more about spiritual stuff and just the initial question you asked me to begin with, stuff like that. I have to, like, I have too much in me to just to be sitting on it. Uh and one reason I ain't did the video yet because I want my hair did. Like I want my hair retied. So and looking neat. Before I don't mind coming on live looking like this because my main people usually come on here to talk to me. But um yeah, and I appreciate y'all so much because coming on live is what got me through like my initial grief when my boyfriend passed away. Like I was on here almost every day, sometimes like 3, 4, 5 hours. And the people that's on here now, minus some that's not on here, but they was here all the time and just talking to me, and it really like took my mind off of it because when I wasn't busy, that's all my mind was consumed of. Like I was getting to the point I thought I had to go be put on medication because I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like I like, and even still to this day, like I'll be like visualizing like him on the floor having a seizure, him dying, his body laying there, his dog trying to save his life, and I didn't even see it, but I could see it in my head. It's gotten better. I still go through that, but it's gotten better. Or they bodies, like my dad body, and what his body looked like now in the casket in the ground 5 months later, like weird shit like that. And my therapist asked me the other day, she was like, so when you think about this stuff, like, is it bringing you comfort? Like, is it helping? I'm like, no, it don't help me. So she teaching me like how to redirect my brain so I'm not just sitting here because I could think about it for like a long time. So I've gotten better with that too. But it's terrible. This shit is awful. But I'm much better than I was when, and they could probably tell you that like when I first started going live about this stuff versus me today, like it's a lot better. I feel better. I don't cry every day. I can go weeks without crying. Well, probably not weeks, but I can go at least a week, maybe 2 weeks without crying. And I think about him every day, all day, but I don't cry as much. I try to find joy. Like I just find gratitude that the fact that I was even blessed to be able to experience what I experienced with Jade, even though we didn't even know each other that long. Like and wasn't even with each other that long. Like what I got a chance to experience with him, like people probably won't even get a chance to experience that in their lifetime. the dad I had, the stuff that he taught us, the memories, the connection I have with my dad. It's people that would never, it's people don't know their dad every day. Um, you know. So I try to sit on the good memories, and that's what you should do too. Like, just be thankful and grateful that we got a chance to experience them, and they got a chance to experience us, and a type of love and connection that we gave them when they were here. Like, cause some people will go through this lifetime and never get a chance to experience that, not once. So I try to, like, exalt them. Y'all got anything to say? I'm trying to give you like a minute or two for anybody anything to say, because I don't know who on here still. Yeah, that's what I said. I have to go too, but you're so welcome. Yeah, it's one. I know it's 12 here where I'm at, but we will chat soon. I'm gonna try to go back live again, but it was nice talking to you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and just, you know, good, good, good. Just try to think about the good times. And if you have any other questions, you could always leave a comment, or on my regular videos and stuff like that. Go catch up on those. And other than that, we'll talk soon. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much, dear. You have a good night. And anyone else on here, y'all have a good night. I'm about to get off.